Those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby. Run that shit up, Trey.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me a whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like it's half free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me a whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Split a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the counter. When you speaking to me far. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad. Got them tied down and out there. Can't do with them steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole cart. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Going on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the storm in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the sport in my whole life, my whole life. home with changed features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can't, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the score in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the score in my whole life. My whole life.
Bust their head.
ODing on a beat, Narcan flow. Got my... We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One West sleeve stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing, click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving Halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up, all cause my delivery. I be on that prime shit, take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Invade your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle, I got new aim. Fresh kick, spit with the blick, not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got that Ruger 5 and 7, that's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly, be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to run down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big burst of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty Mortal Kombat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother out of bed, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. It's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, outside, and we outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. We outside, outside, yeah, we outside. There's one west on them corners, and we outside. We outside, outside with it.
Hey, shalom, everybody. This is Captain Marquardt at the Isupk. I wanted to show you something real fast. We out here in Cleveland, Ohio. If you take a look up at these statues right here, this is a statue from the Civil War. And as you can see, some of the soldiers, white soldiers, they standing there looking like they're holding up the bed, right? But they see the black man with no shirt off, and he's holding up a stick as well. As that black people fought in so many wars in America, time after time and after time, and we reaped none of the benefits. So this statue right here is something that we need to take a look at and examine. And if you're a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man, woman, or child, join us July 30th to August 2nd. We're in Cleveland, Ohio right now. Whatever city you in the Midwest, especially outside of the Midwest, it don't even matter. Come to the Midwest 5 weekend under command of Johnny Hunter. You see these strong brothers I got standing with me, man. These brothers right here are priests of the Lord. We're gonna be doing it live, Midwest 5 weekend, July 30th to August 2nd. If you're a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, come and join us. It's going down. We got 4 days of just absolute amazing activities. We got General Muhammad teaching class Thursday night. We got Johnny Hunter doing a lecture. We having a cookout and many more other activities as well. Get the information. Come join us Midwest 5 weekend, Chicago, Illinois, under command of Johnny Hunter. Man, let's fix this situation right here. Even though we never received none of the benefits from helping America, that now's the time to help ourselves. You heard of the verdict. The brother just got 35 years. You've seen the other verdict where the brother went in the store and got executed. You've seen what happened with that. We never received justice in America. We never got credit for helping build America. The Lord wants us to love us. And that's what we're gonna have to do. Come join us Midwest 5 weekend, man. Take another look at that, man. Y'all make sure y'all come get down with the Isupk. It's going down. Shalom.
All right. Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakathon. Yahweh Shemartha Bashem Yahushai. To the brothers and sisters that's tuning in. Once again, it's another class every Friday. Lord allow. You understand? We hold it down in Isupk Chicago, held by myself. I'm a priest and officer 1000 Rosh Karab. And you know what I'm saying? Teaching the Lashawan Qadash class once again every Friday. All right, before we start, salutes in the Hebrew. You understand? Put salutes in the Hebrew, Baba Gashah. About that time again to learn the Lashawan Qadash, which means holy language. You understand? Holy tongue. You understand? So, of course, without further ado, let's see. We'll check today. Type that up. All right, so this is the portion, you understand, of the class where we go over the Lashawan Qadash. You understand? Holy tongue. It's a very, very heavy class. If this is your first time tuning in, a lot of people that I see online, it's the first time tuning in. Most High in Christ. Oh, got somebody in the chat. Hey, how about my Shabbat? Allah Ya'Allah. Water for tuning in. Trooper Allah Ya'Allah. All right. So without further ado, we basically just go over the alphabet and, you understand, the alphabet of the Hebrew, how to read the Hebrew, and so on and so forth. Of course, you've been following me for the last couple of weeks. We've been doing numbers. You understand? That's something I don't, you know what I'm saying? I would like to bring in, you understand, have our black Hispanic Native Indians know, of course, you know how to say your ABCs, you understand, whatever the case may be. But now this is the class where you learn how to say your Abaga, you understand, and the Hebrew. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start it off how we always do in class, the fundamentals. All right, so this is the chart that we have in Isupk. You understand, this is concrete history and it's proven, and this is what we go off of for reading the ancient Hebrew. All right, so I'm going to start from the top. Then we're going to go over the ancient, how to say it, and go over each letter. whatever the case may be. All right, so let's do it. So of course, Lashawan Qadash. All right, that's the Hebrew. That's how you would say it in the Hebrew. Lashawan Qadash. Translation, holy tongue. All right, holy meaning separate, tongue meaning language. All right, it's as simple as that. Separate tongue, and this separate tongue right here is for blacks, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? This ain't a language that the Most High wanted everybody to speak. You understand? This was a separate tongue, what we spoke before slavery. You understand? Before we came on slave ships, before the Taino Indians also came on ships, and so on and so forth, Native Indians, this is what you spoke. This is what we spoke right here. You understand? And thanks to the Most High giving us this knowledge again, we can go back to our culture. All right. So, of course, this is the Lashawan Qadash up here. This is how you write it down in the Hebrew. All right. So this is the ancient alphabet. So you have the La, the Sha, single connectors. You're going to see this a lot. In the ancient, there's single connectors, look like an upside down face, and connectors look like a smiley face. All right. Anytime you see the upside down face, that's a single connector, and you pronounce this word by itself. Anytime you see a connector, these two words are conjoined together, and you would say it as the following. So in this case, Lashawan Qadash, Lashawan. All right, that's the wa and the na, which creates wan. All right, you have the kwa by itself, the da and the sha connected, all together will be qua dash. Qua dash. All right. And another thing, if you just tune in, Hebrew, ancient Hebrew, it is read right to left. All right. Not left to right, like English, Spanish, Portuguese. Nope. In the ancient Hebrew, it's right to left. You understand? I remember when I first came to the school, I thought, you know what? It's going to take me some time. But trust me. The more you read, the more you study, it's damn near, it's going to be like second nature. Like right now, I'm up to a point where I could just read Lashawan Qadash easy. You understand? Not only now it should be K, you're not going to learn scriptures, which is definitely important. You're going to learn a new language for free. You understand? For free. Get counsel, you understand? Prison programs, and you get to learn a literal new language for free. You understand? I don't know what more you want from us. Anyways, let's keep going. Now, we're going to break down how do you pronounce each letter in the ancient Hebrew, all right? So I'm going to just go through it relatively slow for the new people and break it down. All right, so this is the ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka. That's how you say cut, not ka, like a car. It's ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kra, ra, sha, and tha. All right, that's how you say that right there. That's how you pronounce it. Notice the pattern. Ba, ga, ha, wa, za, ka. Notice the pattern with the Hebrew. It's simple. It's not English. It's not complicated. You understand? Ancient Hebrew is very, very simple and easy to understand. All right. So this is the ancient Hebrew alphabet. This is the ancient, how it looks like. This is how the characters look like. Now, you have the Assyrian Hebrew. This is important as well. That's why you see the difference right here. The Assyrian comes from captivity. All right. When we went to captivity, boom. Now we got Assyrian Hebrew. Now, in Sabbath service, is going to be very important. You understand? If you come in class, you're going to be given a Tanakh. And you're going to read the Assyrian. Okay. That's the difference right there. Shalom. Shalom, Yahweh, Shema, Dabba, Shema, Shai. Tune in. Now, this is very important. This is where you're going to be in class, you understand, with the Tanakh and reading along. Now, Assyrian doesn't have connectors. Don't have connectors in the Assyrian. You understand? For you to pick up this, you're going to just, basically what I can tell you is just tune into every Lashawan Qadash class that you can and practice reading. You understand? Just practice reading, going to that style. In this class, I'll break down ancient and the Assyrian. All right. Ancient is like, it's easier because it tells you how how to pronounce each word. But in Syrian, you kind of got to get the feel for it. You understand? For lack of a better word, we're just going to break it down in class for you. All right. So with that being said, the letters that you see on top correspond with the bottom on the chart. So I'm gonna go over it again. Ba ga da ha wa za ka ta ya ka la ma na sa I pa ta za kra ra sha and tha. All right. And now, so you gotta understand. Now we have this. We have 5 letters at the bottom. And these letters are ka, ma, na, pa, and taza. Now, use these letters if letters above fall at the end of the word. So what does that mean? So an example, lakum. All right. Say you right now lakum in Syrian. Lakum ends with a ma. All right. Now we just read this. Use letters if letters above fall at the end of the word. Ma ends at the end of lakum. So you write this ma right here. Not this one, but this one right here. That's how the Assyrian works. The same for the ka, the na, the taza, and the kwa. Oh, slaki. My bad. For the pa and the taza. All right. And the bottom, this is the handwriting, okay? This is how you look if you was to write it out in a notebook for the hand. All right. I'm going to give everybody a little quick hot second that's tuning in. Screenshot wherever the case may be, and we shall proceed from last week's lesson. Don't forget to like, share the class. A couple more seconds before we continue. More seconds. We're going to move on. All right, moving on. Yeah, so Israel. So now I'm going to try to move on from the 11 to 19. I'm gonna try to do this a little bit quicker. I like breaking down word for word, very slow, because I want to get into 10 or really 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I want to get into that today. So let's go ahead and move as quickly as we possibly can. So now, so of course, if this is your new time, or first time tuning in, rather, we're still going over, you understand? Really just going through 11th ordinal numbers. That's what I'm looking for. We're still going to do ordinal numbers, you understand? And we left off at 14th. All right. So once again, ordinal numbers indicate the order or position of something in a series. Okay. Once again, so an example of something in order or in a position is first place, second place, ninth place, 14th place, you understand? Things like that. All right, those are ordinal numbers. We're almost done with this. Then we're going to go back into just the cardinal numbers. All right, that's something we didn't know a couple lessons ago too. You can scroll up to your YouTube page and find it. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and review what we did last week. So we brush everybody up before we move on. All right, so now this ordinal number, we're on 11th, okay? 11th. And how you would say that in the Hebrew is Aishathia. Aishathia, Ihara. All right, Aishara. It's like definitely a tongue twister with the 11th. All right, do we go ahead and say it again? Aishathia, Aishara. All right. Aishathia, Aishara. All right, that's how you say 11th. All right. Now let's go ahead and break it down in the ancient. It's much easier. So we have the I single connector. the sh, and the th. These are connected, which creates shaf. Okay, shaf. Then we have the y by itself, and then you have the I, the sh, and the ra. And yes, these are two words. These are not one word conjoined. These are two different words that you have to say 11th. All right. Aishafia, Aishara. All right. Next is 12th. All right. 12th. And how you say 12th is Shanyam Aishara. All right. Shanyam Aishara. So you say 12th. All right. Now let's break it down. We got the ancient. All right. Let's go ahead and go through it. We got the sh, and the na that creates shun. Then we have the ya and the ma, and that creates yum. And of course, you have the I, single connector, sh, single connector, and the ra. It's pretty simple as that. All right. The reason why I go over the ancient, because you can actually see how to say the word. Therefore, you get the feel on how to say something. And then with the Assyrian, it won't be so different. You will kind of already see it. You understand? So that's why I like break it down for the ancient. All right. All right. So 13th. Now we on 13th. And how you say 13th is Shalash Aishara. All right. Shalash Aishara. All right. Now let's do it real quickly. So you have the sh by itself. We have the la and the sh connected, which creates lash. Then we have the I by itself, the sh and the ra. All right. Shalash Aishara. That's 13th. All right. Now 14th, where we left off, and how you would say 13th is Arabai Aishara. All right. Arabai Aishara. That's how you would say that in the Hebrew. Now let's break it down. We have the by itself, single connector, ba, single connector. Then we have the ba and the I. They are connected. Together, it creates by. All right. Once again, I by itself, sh, and ra by itself. All together will be Arabai Aishara. Arabai Aishara. So you say 14th in the Hebrew. All right, so I'll give you 30 seconds. Then we're going to go ahead and go on to 15th in the Hebrew. And you got any questions, feel free. Not be shy. Going once, going twice. Erasing. All right, left off on 14. Now, you're at 15th. Caps. All right, so 15th. Now let's write it down. How this will be said in the Hebrew, or 15. And if you've been following along for the Lashawan Qadash, just remember how to say 5 and realize the pattern that we have going on. Smaller. Boom. So I would say 15th is Kamash Aishara. Kamash Aishara. That's how you say 15th. Kamash Aishara. All right. Now let's get it down in the ancient and in the Hebrew. Oh, stop here. All right, there we go. Kamash Aishara. So again, these are definitely 2 words. These are not conjoined. These are 2 words. Let's go ahead and break it down. So we have 15. How you would say it in the Hebrew is Kamash Aishara. All right, Kamash Aishara. Now we have these connectors here. So in the ancient, you have the ka is by itself. Then you have the ma and the sha, which are connected all together. Kamash. Then you have the I by itself, sha by itself, and the ra by itself, which is Aishara. All right, Kamash Aishara. Now let's go to 16th. Only if we could. There we go. So now we have 16th. Now, how you would say 16th in Hebrew? Write it down. Dun, dun, dun. Remember the order. Remember how to say 6. Just like how you remember how to say 5 in the Hebrew. And realize the pattern. You may already know the answer. Boom. Now, how you say 16th in the Hebrew is Shasha Aishara. Shasha Aishara. So you say that in the Hebrew. Shasha Aishara. All right. There we go. Let's get the ancient and the Assyrian. Only if we could. Boom. Shasha Aishara. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Let's go ahead and break it down. 16th. All right. In the Hebrew, it's Shasha Aishara. Simple as that. And in this word, there's no connectors. All right. So you have the Sha by itself, Sha by itself, Shasha. That's 6. All right. You have the I right here, by itself, Sha by itself, and the Ra by itself. All together, Shasha Aishara. So you say 16. Easy. Learn something new. Put in the chat. Oh, prison the call. Slides, I believe 17 is Shambai Aishara. You are correct. You have been studying. That is correct. For 17th. Good job. Excellent. $17th. Let's write it down in the Hebrew. $17th. Like the sister said in the comments, which is correct. Shabbai Aishara. That's how you say 17th in the Hebrew. Shabbai Aishara. All right, now let's go ahead and get it. The ancient in the Assyrian language. Another way how to get better in Hebrew, I thought I'd just drop a tip out there. Try writing without looking at the alphabet. That's going to help you a lot. That's something I try to do myself. All right. That's another way to force your brain to remember words, or letters rather. Boom, there we go. Shabbai Aishara. That's how you say that. Let's go ahead and break it down. Real swift like. 17th, how you would say it is Shabbai Aishara. Shabbai Aishara. Now here's the breakdown. You got the Sha right here, single connector. You got the Ba and the I connected. So that word creates Shabbai. And once again, you got the I by itself, Sha by itself, and the Ra by itself. Let me fix that. All together. Shabbai Aishara. Shabbai Aishara. That's how you say 17 in the Hebrew. Pretty easy, pretty simple. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going for 18. Almost done. One more to go. Or 8th. It's like I'm overthinking about Juneteenth. 8th. All right. So we got it again. This is the column. So line I believe 18 is Shamana Aishara. Yep, you are correct. Absolutely correct. Let's go ahead and get it down on the board. Good job once again. Go ahead and write it down. All right. How to say 18th is Shamana Aishara. Shamana Aishara. All right. Now let's go ahead and get it down. Ancient in the Hebrew, of course. Dun, dun, dun. Make some room. Once again, Israel, if you can't see anything, maybe hard to see, just let me know. I'll be ready for y'all. All right, so boom, there we go. 18th. Go ahead and break it down. All right, 18th. And how you would say it is Shamana Aishara. Shamana Aishara. Just breakdown. Ancient, you understand? We have the Sha by itself, the Ma by itself. We have the Na and the Ha connected, and this creates Na. All right, you're gonna see certain words like with a Na or really that just end with an H, and you'll be connected and not really a change. You know, like by or another word, Mash. You understand? Anything with like a Ha is usually just the Na. You understand? If you see Na and Ha, or you understand, Sha and Ha, or anything for another example like that, or the Ra and the Ha at the end, you would just pronounce it just Na. All right. So it wouldn't be Naha. All right. It would just be Na. All right. That's a good teaching tool. Keep going. We have an I by itself, Sha by itself, and the Ra by itself all together. Shamana Aishara. All right. Easy. Easy money. Now, let's go ahead and get the last one. The last one we have is, of course, 19. 19. All right, let's go ahead and write this down. 19th. Oh, just beat me to it. I'm gonna say it at the end. Let's get it the ancient, or it's like how you would write it down in the Hebrew. Oh, that's my marker. Oh. All last one, we have the 19th. Now you will say it is the Shy Aishara. All right, the Shy Aishara. And Prism the Cough, the only thing is a B. You will have to replace that B right before that I. But other than that, you was totally correct. All right, just remove that B. All right. So it is the Shy Aishara. The Shy Aishara. Now, let's get it the ancient and the Assyrian. Boom. There we go. The Shy Aishara. All right, so there we go. Pretty much is it. We finally finished up ordinal numbers. All right. Most High in Christ. Let's go ahead and go over 19th. 19th. All right. So we have how you would say it in the Hebrew is the Shy Aishara. The Shy Aishara. Now for the breakdown, you have the Th by itself, then you have the Sh and the I connected, which creates Shy. So it will be the Shy, the Shy. Then you have the I right here by itself, Sh by itself, and the R by itself. All right, Aishara. So all together, the Shy Aishara. The Shy Aishara. Boom. There we go. I thought there was an A, B, the Shy. Well, oh yeah, no sweat. No sweat. All right, so once again, Israel, we are finished with ordinal numbers. Now, we're going to go right back into counting to cardinal numbers. We're going to go right back to cardinal numbers. So I'm going to go over this pretty quick. Just for everybody that goes, that's going to tune in, because we are going to erase this on the board. I'll do this a little quickly. 15th, Kamash Aishara. All right, Ka, the Ma, the Sha, or Slage, Ka by itself, Ma and the Sha connector, which creates Mash. Then you have the I, the Sha, and the Ra, single connectors. Kamash Aishara. 16th, you have Shasha Aishara. All right, Sha by itself, Sha by itself, the I, the Sha, and the Ra all together. Shasha Aishara. Next, it's 17th. All right, Shabai Aishara. Shabai Aishara. Sha by itself, Ba, and the I are connected, which creates Bai. Then you have the I, Sha, and Ra, once again, all single connectors by itself. So you have Shabai, Shabai, Aishara. 18th. 18th, you have Shamana Aishara. Shamana Aishara. Sha by itself, Ma by itself. The Na and the Ha are connected, which creates Na. I by itself, Sha by itself, and the Ra, single connector. So all together will be Shamana Aishara. All right, Shamana Aishara. 19th, once again, we have the Shy Aishara. The Shy Aishara. Breakdown in the Hebrew. The, single connector. Sha and the I are connected, which creates Shy. Then you have the I by itself, or single connector, Slaggy. I keep saying that. Single connector. Sha, single connector, and the Ra, single connector. All together is the Shy Aishara. And that's the breakdown for cardinal numbers. Now, we got a couple people online. I'm gonna just leave that there, maybe up to a minute. We have 10 more minutes in the class, and I would like to go back to the cardinal numbers. All right. If you just learned something new, drop a like, comment. Let the algorithm goes up. The rest of our people can see what we got going on. Let Israel know the language that their forefathers spoke, our ancestors in the Bible. All right. Once again, Midwest Fire Weekend. Midwest Fire Weekend is going to be one of the hottest events in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Scratch that. The hottest event in Chicago, the Midwest Fire Weekend. Go ahead and check us out on our social media platforms for the schedule, for the whole list of things and events that we have going on. July 30th to August 2nd. All right. You don't want to miss not one day if I was you. All right. I'm going to give everybody about 30 more seconds. And we are going to continue. And we shall continue. Going once, going twice. So, we are at race. So now we are back and card numbers. Now we're going to do 20s to 100. So like 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way to 100. We're going to do that for the Hebrew. All right. So now let's go ahead and start with, of course, 20. Go ahead and start off with 20. Boom. Bear with me, Israel. There we go. Boom. Oh, let me go ahead and erase the order though now. Now we moved on. Just put down cardinal for the chart. All right. All right, now let's get started. So the first, of course, is 20. Oh, we draw the lines slack here. All right. Now, how do you think you say 20 in the Hebrew? Let's go ahead and write it down. Oh, let me get a blue marker. For 20. How you say 20 in the Hebrew is Asharayim. Asharayim. That's how you say 20 in the Hebrew. Asharayim. Or it's like Asharayim. You understand? You want to try to connect them. I know when I speak, I kind of sound connected, but that's how you would say it. Asha Ryan. Say 20. Now, there's going to be a pattern with these two, 20, 30, 40. I want you to realize the pattern. And there's also, let's get the ancient and, of course, the Assyrian. It's going to be a pattern. I want to see if you will be able to realize it. I'm pretty sure you will. Aisha Ryan. All right, so now we have 20. 20, we're back at cardinal numbers once again. And I will say this, Aisha Ryan. Aisha Ryan. Let's say you say 20. Let's break it down. We have the I right here, single connector. Sha, single connector. Then we have the Ra, single connector. Similar to Aisha Ra. You understand that we went over for the ordinal numbers. Now, here's the difference. We have the Ya and the Ma connected, which creates Yum. All right, all together. Aisha Ra Yum. Aisha Ra Yum. All right. Now, let's get the next up. If we could. And that will be 30. Wrong color. This will be 30. Write it down. Boom. So 30. Now remember how to say 3 and remember the pattern right now. Now we're at Yum. You might already know how to say 30. Oh, change the marker. How you would say 3. And now implement the Yum. Yep, you are correct. Princess McCobb, you are correct. Boom, that's exactly how you do it. Let me write it down before I say it. How you say 30 is Shalashia. Shalashia. Great job on that, sister. Great job. How to say 30. Shalashia. Let's get the ancient and the Assyrian. Real swift like. Boom. Boom. Shalashia. Now let's go ahead and break this down. All right, so we have 30. All right, 30. And how you say it is Shalashiam. Shalashiam. All right, here's a breakdown. We have the Sha, single connector. The La and the Sha right here are connected, which creates Lash. Then you have the Ya and the Ma connected, which creates Yum. All together, Sha, Lash, Yum. Shalashia. All right, Israel. Most High Christ again. Throughout for everybody for their participation during the class is greatly appreciated. You understand? It lets me know that you're actually learning something. You understand? Which is always a good thing. All right, so Israel, we are at that time, 7 p.m. So once again, I'm Police Officer 1000 Rosh Bob, holding down Lashawan Qadash every Friday night, Lord Allah. Once again, that's not it. Coming from Chicago, we got the round table of truth starting at 8:30. Once again, we're going over a heavy topic of the sad 1-year-old. I believe he was 1 year old. I got on the live. Tune in, you understand? Listen to the priests and prophets' opinion on the situation. Don't listen to your pastor. He don't have an opinion. Come check out the podcast with Captain Marquardt and the heavy captains of Chicago. You understand? And with that, Israel, that's my time. Shalom.